Man, give thanks for life, y'all. Sitting here holding the meds. And I started thinking about something, right? I don't know. This might be an interesting theory. Well, I guess it's not a theory. It's not. Well, it's not an original theory for me. It's been said before in some ways. I think I'm gonna just elaborate it on it from a different angle, perhaps. But what I was sitting here thinking about just now was this whole, how a woman would say, like, there are just some things that women say that men could never say, right? And of course, vice versa, obviously, blah, 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 blah. But it's just a couple particular lines that women can say that there's no way in the world a man could pull this line off. Like, it just can't. Now, no man on the planet can pull some of these lines off that women pull off. And I don't think these men would want to. I'm not saying it's not fair. I don't think we want to pull these lines off. But my thing that's what I think about is why? Why is it that these lines can be pulled off by women, but not by men, right? And I started thinking like, okay, the lines I'm referring to are things like when a woman says, I gotta be mother and father to my children. They'll be encouraged and applauded for lines like that. Or they'll say lines like, I gotta be my own man. And they'll be applauded. Anytime a woman makes reference to masculinity, it's applauded, it's accepted, or it's sympathized with, and all these things, right? But men can never say I gotta be mother and father. I gotta be father and mother. Like a single father would never say I'm father and mother, but a single mother will always say I'm mother and father. And then a single man will never say there's no woman around for me, so I gotta be my own woman. But a woman can say there's no man around, so I gotta be my own man. And, she gets cheered on for that. And I started thinking, why? Again, I don't want to be able to say these things, but why? And what comes to me is the old scientific things about female before male, right? So people who are religious don't believe the female came before the male, right? I personally believe the female came before the male because that's why we all come out of the woman. She had to come here first. A man didn't come here first, make a woman, then decide the rest of us got to come out of her. Doesn't make no sense. So obviously she was here first. So because she was here first, and she has the DNA to create both, I guess that's why she can say she's both. Men are just men. We're our, you can say, a woman is an XX chromosome according to science, right? And then we are a YX, right? Or XY, right? But damn, you can really say that a Y is a broken X, a Y is a fragmented X. That's why they say every embryo is female before some turn male, And just in case y'all didn't know, every ant you see is a female, every worker bee you see is a female, you know what I mean? So I really feel like gender confusion, is real. Like what nature intended for females and males is not what humans are doing. The European dominized the way of thinking, the westernized thinking, the new age patriarchal thinking of dominance. It could be rooted in jealousy of the power of the feminine being, right? Because I'm thinking the only reason why she can talk all this masculine, feminine stuff and it's okay, even when it's not okay, it's still okay. Because right now, brothers, if your girl start talking all this masculine energy, chances are you be like, yeah, my girl bugging. But you wouldn't leave her. You know, you like, oh man, she bugging, yo. She on this, oh, she alpha, she masculine, she this, she that. But you probably wouldn't leave her for the most part. But let dudes start talking, I'm in my feminine, I'm in my feminine. His wife gone. She gone. She gone. You know what I mean? So why? Because we're not equally feminine, masculine the way they are. You know, they created both. You know, out of the female came the male. So I guess she is male and female. You know how, what's that? Like, don't they have certain amphibians? If it's a one-sex society, some of the females will turn to males. Is that how it go, or do the males turn to females? I think the females turn to males, right? Correct me if I'm wrong in the science of these certain amphibious frogs. I believe the females turn to males, right? Isn't that how it went in Jurassic Park, that he made all females, but then they still managed to become to make eggs? So some of the females turn to males. So that's kind of what's happening amongst human beings, right? I guess the females are turning males, and I don't know. It's you know, whatever. You know, biological, scientifical, DNA, mitochondrial, and RNA, and all this other deep stuff that's making these things happen, brothers. And I feel that's the reason why they can pull off some of these sayings, because deep down in the science of the blood, they are the creators of both genders. So I guess they have the access and power mentally to both the genders in a way that nature says, you know, they can. And we don't want to accept that they're a lot stronger than we think, and we think that they're acting all outside of their nature, but are they? Because like I said in my last video, what you define as femininity is cultural, it's not nature. So are women really outside their nature, or are they just so deep inside their nature we don't even recognize it, and they don't understand themselves because they're not connected to it? Man, yeah. That was some good weed. I don't know. I just got me thinking. What y'all think about that? I don't know. I've been asking what y'all think lately, you know, because before I just bust a reason, but I don't know. Kind of looking for a little, you know, build on it. All right, y'all. Peace and love.